I'm 17.
Okay. I don't think I think that might not be possible, though. Like, so it seems like you have, like, a poise for 17 that you don't really see. So, where does the poise come from to be 17 and, like, to command a stage? Like, where do you think it comes from?
Honestly, I've been singing since the age of 4, and it was like Little Mermaid, it was cute stuff, and I've grown up around a lot of different musicians. I'm kind of the only musical person in my family, but outside, so like fellow musicians, friends, I've been with a singing group for 10 years, so that kind of molded me into the person I think I am as a musician.
What about Mom? Does she
Mom
help?
has always been a momager. I hate
Not when you were little, but
I mean, it's not a bad thing.
That's not true.
I don't like using that word because
You made it up for me.
No.
I never heard of it until she said it.
Okay. Well, basically, she's molded me into the person that I am, and as she always trucks me to everything, whether it be like music or when I did sports, but we'll keep that aside because there's a reason that I'm a musician.
Don't talk about that.
I don't talk about sports. But yeah, she's definitely, I think she plays a big part in molding me as a person, aside from just being a musician.
I'm not musically inclined, so, I'll sing in the shower in the car. I drive her places, and I've become pretty good as she's become the artist that she is. People kept saying, oh, you should call this person or go to this place. She should perform here. And for years, I was just like, oh, she needs to be a kid. She loves music. It's her outlet. But kind of started listening to people and started calling around to places. And I guess that's where then the term momager came in, probably about a year and a half ago. And she got gigs. She performs at Cheers at Faneuil Hall as a regular gig, and Portsmouth Public House, and the Cove called today to see about putting her on their schedule, and so she's got a lot of others too, Stoneforge and Fireside. It's just like, it's nice. It's nice. She loves to do this, and she's volunteered so much, and she loves it, so it didn't matter. But it's nice that you're actually earning a little bit of money, because she's going to be thinking about college and stuff like that too. So, hey, money, it hurts. It doesn't hurt, That's what I meant to say. It doesn't hurt. It helps a little bit. So, yeah.
So when was your first live show? How old were you in the first live show?
Was it with Jill Hot Topic? I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
My first ever gig. I was 9 years old. Mm-hmm. It was in a Hot Topic, and I had this weird song that I barely knew the words to.
It was cute.
I guess it was cute, but it was called The Truth, and I performed it with Jillian Jensen, who at the time was my guitar teacher, and a very close friend, and yeah, that was my first gig.
It was just one song. Jillian taught her guitar, but Jillian played the guitar.
Yeah.
And the funny story was that there was the store alarm was going off the whole time, but they just sang through it. And it was definitely a cool experience. Jillian was so good like that.
I had cool hair back then.
I don't know about that.
Yes. Thanks.
But it does seem that, like, family, like, when I think of, like, maybe when, not that you're not young, but when we were younger,
yeah,
rock music wasn't really something that you thought of as being family. You know what I mean? It was more like it was more like people that didn't have families kind of
gravitated
towards each other. Right. But do you find, because now rock music is kind of, it's not what everyone does. So how does, not that you're necessarily rock, you're more like a little bit of a folk and indie type of thing. Yep. So, is it odd for you, or is it just normal for you? Hey, this is how it is. It's a family thing.
Yeah, I honestly feel like musicians, as we are a community, a family. But to a more realistic side to that, family itself is definitely a huge part of who I am as an artist. I actually used to be in a rock band when I was 13, and I've always loved that kind of music, and it's definitely kind of rebellious and like hardcore and like, but I've always found any really kind of music to bring together a community, whether that be a more realistic sense of family or a musician type of family. So.
And So what is your take on the kind of culture of, you know, the X Factor culture? I mean, you work with Jillian, so you know that kind of. Is that something that you have thought about, or have you ever tried to try? I mean, they're very competitive.
I have tried. Oh geez, I've tried America's Got Talent when I think I was what, 12 or 13. I think I was 13. I did. It
was a great experience.
It was. They're all great experiences. I tried out for The Voice twice, not in front of the judges, the producer auditions, once in Georgia and once in New York, and you know, they didn't work out. It's okay. Like I look at it as like a travel experience for me.
It was so much fun.
I think it was a lot of fun. Honestly, I don't really have anything against any of those kind of shows. I think it gets musicians out there. Yes, it's a lot of publicity, but I think it's a really great way for musicians to express themselves over media when maybe other ways fail, like Facebook or YouTube, which has actually become a lot more popular since, you know, the start of all this.
It's a good avenue for artists
to
get fans. Let's face it.
It really is. You know? I don't have a problem
and good
with
experiences just to go through it.
So how hard is it to get, like, at school? You're a senior in high school?
I'm a junior.
So what is it like, you know, is it just like, oh yeah, she sings, or does everyone kind of know that you sing at school events, or are you like...
Honestly, well, I'm, the school
that
I go to...
Do you have like a double life? Are you like, you know,
double life.
Normal person by day, like singer by night?
Take off her glasses and she's a new person all along. You know, well, actually take off her glasses and she can't see, but that's different. Honestly, like, I transferred to Durfee High School this past year, so really, like, the people that know me at Durfee know that I sing because I did something at a talent show in the beginning of the year. But really, it's like, you know, I'm a very humble and modest person, so when people like ask me what I do, I don't go like, oh, well, I gig in Boston, you see. I'm just kind of like, I'm a musician and I get paid. It's pretty great, not gonna lie, but I play for people. I don't play for fame or money or anything. I play for me and I play for others. My only wish is that somebody gets something out of my music. So. And
do you think Mom will kind of always be helping with you? I mean,
I feel like even, you know, in my later life when I'm like, say, I hope to eventually be in LA at some point. So I feel like she'll be emailing me like, make sure you have this. Like organizing her. She would literally like send me an organized alphabetical list.
You can be a little forgetful.
I can. I'm 17. It happens. We can't all be Pauline. No, I'm joking. I was like that when I was 17. No, but yeah, I feel like she'll be somewhere in that spectrum.
I'll always be your biggest fan.
My mom said.
That was great. Never done that on camera. Ready?
Smack it.
Ready? Take your anger out.
I know it's hard just to find yourself, sweetheart. Don't you look down. In this life, you're gonna fight, but find it now. Just keep your head high, darling. You'll find peace. It's better than trying to get out. Don't try to leave. I tell him, oh brother, look at what you know. For the world is everlasting, and with it we will grow. And on your shoulders there'll be weights, but turn that fire into strength, release it. Oh, turn it into something great. Don't let other people choose your fate. Brother, this is advice you should take. Restless nights, oh so tired, but we try to find ourselves within these miles. Oh, I can hold your hand, but it won't take you far. It's better than leaving you right here with all these battle scars. So don't cry. Oh, tell him, oh brother, look at what you know. For the world is everlasting, and with it we will grow. And on your shoulders there'll be weights, but turn that fire into strength, release it, turn it into something great. Don't let other people choose your fate. Brother, this is advice you should take. Oh, hey. Oh, brother, look at what you know. For the world is everlasting, and with it we will grow. But on your shoulders there'll be weights, so turn that fire into strength, release it, turn it into something great. Don't let other people choose your fate. Brother, this is advice you should take. Oh brother, this is advice you should